Mayan, do we skip, guys, or do I try to perfect my strategy? I'm gonna just work on my strategy. So, let's go this again. Dartling Farm Factory. And I'm gonna work on getting it right. Oh, sorry, I said farm. Okay, I meant village. Dartling Spac, not farm. If you go farm or mine, you're crazy. The only map I'm gonna use farm on is, what do you call it, Koru. That's the only map I'm gonna do it on. Anyways, I'm hoping this game, well, if it does get late, I can perfect how to defend bad rushes with Spike Storm spam. The thing is, Spike Storms are really powerful, so you don't need to use all your Spike Storm abilities at once, which is what I did the other game and lost because of it. You can kind of stagger them, just to see how much one does. And save Spike Storms for the bad insides, because the problem with my current strat is that I can't stun blimps. So, this is pretty much do damage. It's the max DPS strategy. There's my deterrent, by the way, for an F Moab. As for Oscar on the other side, he's not doing anything. So I wonder what his other towers are. Sniper, okay. Is it worth going for round 18? Here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna try to win the money game. So, Monkey Town right now. I don't think it's worth it just to send Moabs, just to force him to get a main Moab, because there's so much time in this map. In fact, I need to send more than one Moab, most likely. Right? He also stopped ecoing, so he probably has the money for a lot of stuff. Alright, we're gonna switch to white eco. We'll switch to pink eco now, yeah. We're gonna maximize, alright? This game is pretty much going all the way, from what I can see. No one really wants to rush the other, so we're just gonna play late game. Get the most money possible so that we can defend a rush. And hell, this game might actually go past round 40 because no one lost lives. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Again, if it does, I'll be very sad. You guys ready? Holy freaking shit. I'm gonna first homeland, boost, and then use 20 Spike Storms. And then we're going down to 1 FPS. Uh-oh, I don't know if that's actually beatable or gonna work. Okay, I think we popped a few of the bads, but there's a good amount to go still. I might have crashed this game, actually. No, you're kidding. The thing with snipers is that he is going to be able to send a lot more balloons at me, which is kind of scary to think about. So I'm going to have to defend a much bigger bad rush, and I may not be able to rush him with as big of a bad rush as he's sending me. But again, hopefully the Spec 2 difference will be the deciding factor. I think I do want a few Plasma Accelerators, because they're better. Well, they're good damage to have while your Spike Storms are on cooldown. Because you don't want to build only Spike Storms and then end up dying to stuff when you don't have Spike Storm ability up. So I need to get a few more of these, honestly, before I go for anything else. Ninja, yep. Ninja, Sniper, Dartling. That's not beatable for round 40 from when I played a game of Mayan recently. So this game is probably going past on death, which is actually pretty exciting. I have not had a game go past round 40. Let me just tell you right now. So this may be a first. Let's get a Bez back here. This is for knockback of ceramics. If the game gets that far to where I need it. Just drop a village over here. 6.6k eco. Can we get 10k? Can we get 10k, ladies and gents? Find out here. We'll get a Mad too, eventually. Well, after I fill up the map with Spike Storms, because right now, we certainly don't have enough Spike Storms. Yeah, I can't kill him. There's no shot. Look how many snipers he has. Anyone want to do some counting? Holy crap. Kinda scares me how much money he has right now. He has 33 snipers? Alright, that's 10k eco. He's already past me. That's how good snipers are, guys. They can snowball past what you can normally send. So, yeah, because, like, he can just keep spending money, but I am capped at, you know, however fast I can send pinks. And again, purples are not worth it, that's why I'm not going for it. For anybody who's curious. I think when he sends, I have to send. Because, like, I'm not sure I can defend. I think with his current defense, I cannot kill him before round 40. There's no shot. There's no shot. I wish I had Carpet Spikes, man. I wish I had some tier 5s of this factory. Like a Super Mines. Man. I could definitely afford a Super Mines if, you know, I had that available. And I also would have gone for it, because it's fun. It would have been fun to see how good it was. But, again, XP, unfortunately, just ain't there in this game. This game requires you to play a lot of Spectre to get Super Mines. So, unfortunately, not today. Alright, here we go, guys. We're passing 10k eco. I'm gonna keep going because I can. I am greedy. Over 10k. And beyond. I should buy, what's better, a Bez? Or a Mad? I think a Mad's probably more DPS. Both are pretty bad, though, without any extra support. I'll just buy it. I got a lot of money. There's still a crap ton of space, by the way, for Spike Factory, so... I guess we should keep dropping that. Oh my god, a Ray of Doom. That's kind of scary. Oh my god, that's a lot of stickies. I don't know if I should even send a bat at him. Or I should just try to defend. I might just try to defend because, again, sending bats would wreck my eco. Right? Yeah, it would. Again, I'm gonna keep sending till, like, maybe 12k. Oh my god, final round. As you can see, game's going really slowly. And the fact that I don't have a stun means that gets really far. Really far. Even just a natural ZMG. See how fast I was? Here's sudden death. I assume this will crash. This will 100% crash the game. I can just tell you right now. Like, how many spike storms? I have like 25 spike storms. 25, and counting. I can get more. Which I am. Like, we're not even using abilities, and it's already this laggy. So, just imagine, guys. Just imagine I start using Homeland. It's gonna go 1 FPS, it's gonna crash. BTD Battles 2 is just not meant for late game. That's why, again, the higher elos, they should give us, the harder maps. And exclude, like, Docs from even being in the queue. That's how they did for Battles 1, right? I believe so. Yeah, basically better computer wins. Well, not really. Not really. Because my PC was fine last time I crashed on round 38. Alright, I think it should stop saying eco, right? Yeah, 5 more rounds to go. I don't think Pinks will pay itself off in 5 rounds, so... Well, it might, but I think it's probably best to stop. Best to stop so I can keep as much money on hand as possible. Alright, 12.6k eco. My highest eco so far. I got a lot of money to spend on. I actually can't spend much more on towers. And the game's too laggy to do Barbersal. So, yeah, I don't think, like... I should just Barbersal the Homeland, that's it. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, is this just one bad? It's just one bad. I think he's testing the waters. Yeah, he's testing the waters with one bad. Let's just send a few spike storms out. See how much damage we can do. Can I retarget all my, things here? Again, did not use Homeland yet. Or just... I don't have to. Just gonna send a few of those out. Hell, even rocket ability. And I should beat that ZMG. Is that right? Yeah, I'm just gonna use a few spike storms. When I mean a few, I mean like 10. So yeah, Oscar was just testing the waters with that, I bet. Probably just testing the waters to see what he could, how that does. And in fact, nice. I can defend one bad. But the question is, can I defend more than one bad? Like, what if they're stacked? 311,000. You know, I think he could send, like, infinite bats at me. When I mean infinite, I mean, like, 30 F-bats at once. Anyways. I want to test his defense. Let's try. 1. Oh, he's doing it at the same time. Alright, let's boom boost. Prepare for the game to crash, guys. Prepare for the game to crash. He's going all in, yeah. I'll personally send 4 out. Just 4, so I have money. No, I don't. Oh my god. Let's, use Spike Storms. Actually, no, Homeland first. Homeland first. For double attack speed. I got a boost. Yeah, I got a boost. This game is gonna crash. There's no way Bloons TD Battles can handle this crap. There's the boost. I'm using my Spike Storms. I'm pretty much going to die if I am not able to spam this amount of Spike Storms. I gotta click faster. He stopped sending, actually. Let's retarget all my Plasma Accelerators in the middle. Come on. Come on. Hey, we're actually beating it. The game is not crashing yet. Again, I guess I shouldn't jinx it. It very well could crash now. Please don't. Please don't game, please. I beg of you. We're actually beating the rush, which is crazy. Spike Storm's absolutely cracked. How's he doing? He's doing pretty well, actually. Well, the other bats are pretty rough, but... Come on. Again, it's not over once I beat the bats, because the insides, like, they're a lot. They are a lot. Yeah, we're basically we're down to less than 1 FPS, guys. Holy PowerPoint. So in this slide, the ZMGs are just turning the corner. In this slide, that ZMG just popped to a fortified BFB. In this slide, the ZMGs are now getting past the halfway mark. Alright, we're going more FPS now. I just got micro the accelerators because they're doing the most amount of damage, I think. I need the wall of trees to come in clutch here. So we're down to BFBs and Moabs. I think we can do this. Come on, wall of trees. Come on. So is this what the late game people like? 1 FPS gameplay? I think we got this, guys. Yeah, they're down to Moabs. Wow. Spike storms... cracked. Absolutely cracked. Come on. Yeah, it's not responding now. Don't crash. Don't. Not responding. It's so close. I definitely beat the rush, though. If we do crash here, then at least we know we were able to defend. It's just trying to calculate how much laser shock is going on. I think. If the game crashes here, can we say it in a draw? Or not? And look, we popped them. Wait. Look at Oscar. His side is falling behind. I'm gonna send one more FBFB out, or FBAD. If I can. I clicked it, but it's not responding. It's not responding, guys, to my input. Those 2 bads are really hurt, but no, I don't think they got through. This could end in a draw. Homeland is no longer active, so let's do micro if I can. Come on. Sold it, nice. Hey, I can do some micro. He's gonna beat that, actually, luckily. Or not luckily, but surprisingly. And we're back in action. Last chance. Final round, boys. My boost is not up yet. I just had one more FBAD just cause. Oh no. We're so close to making it through. I'm actually surprised the game didn't crash there, but why now, though? Reconnecting equals you, syncing equals opponent. Okay. So it's all on Oscar. I guess Oscar's side. How long is this game taking? Like half an hour? Probably. Oh, it's back! Oh my god, we're back. We're back, guys. Looks like Oscar's actually beating the FBAD. Congratulations. If he beats that, I don't think I'm going to, Wait, what? It went back to round 48, huh? Wait, that's weird. We went back 2 rounds in time, guys. And I still lost the Bloom boost. And everything else. That's wacky. Time travel confirmed in BTD Battles 2? Apparently so. Well, let's just play this round out. Alright, one more round. Go for the win. I mean, I might try something round 50. But just a little bit. Because I don't want to go through a 1 FPS again. I'm just curious if he can defend round 50. Because he could defend round 48. For sure. And I think he knows I can defend round 50, basically. Because you saw, that was like 10 FBAT stacked. And the spike stream just wiped it off the map. Plus the accelerators. And last chance. Right? I swear if the game doesn't play rounds past this, then something's up. I think the time trial might have ruined the game, or broke the game. Waiting. Send a pink balloon out. Does that work? Yes, okay, it works. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a pee break, and let me know what happens in 3 minutes, guys. Hold on. Okay, I see the game is still at a standstill. I don't think the game will unfreeze, unfortunately. So yeah, again, as you can see, Battles 2 is not meant for late game. And the proof is right here. Oscar is in chat. What do you want to do, Oscar? Do you want to, like, roll a die to see who surrenders? Oh, okay, I guess he did. Well, thank you. You didn't have to do that. But I guess that saves us from having to roll a die for the 50-50. What a guy. Also, here's our XP for playing 30 minutes. It's about 6,000 XP. That's actually not that much.